All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to East 4, stream number 8. I was told this game was approximately 20 hours. I think even one person told me 15, but I have not really detoured at all during my main streams. All the detouring has been side content, and I've already exceeded that hour count already. So I don't know what those people are doing to get those times, but I don't see it myself. If people check their Blobbert points at the bottom as far as redeems, they're going to notice one major change. And as promised, I have raised the price of the redeems from 15,000 to 20,000. You took too long. Now your candy's gone. So you'll have to run them up. But as of right now, we have been given some story objectives that we need to complete. And we have one of two hello. One of two places we need to go. Let's see here. So we need to exit from... Looks like we have a path to the north and a path to the south. We'll go this way. Memory is this way. Oh. Bad time to turn. We were told we needed to find memories for El Deal. I wonder if this is one of them. Frida, I've got a message from Durin. He could have showed up in Kaznan. So he finally resurfaced, did he? We always knew this day would come. What about the other two? Are they with him? Mother? No, those two brothers aren't with him, as far as I can tell. Mother, I'm going to report this to the Elder. Are you sure you're okay, Frida? I'm fine. Won't let Gruda get away with what he's done. I'm not talking about Gruda. He can't be forgiven for taking the Black Key out of the village. Even if he doesn't show his face this time, I'm sure he'll be judged for his mistakes one day. Until then, all I can do is keep fulfilling my duty. What's the Black Key? That wasn't a keyword that was mentioned last time at all. Frida. Seriously, what is that? That wasn't mentioned in my last stream. We got 10 more HP. We have a path to the north, and okay, this path just circles around. This leads to a destination. Oh, there was a memory like right over there. We were told there was something that we needed to get from some of the memories, so we probably do need to backtrack like all the way here. Which won't take very long, probably about like 75 to 90 seconds. It's hardly worth grumbling about, honestly. I think this is my favorite area theme of the game. Too close to the chest, I can't even grab it. Catholicon, okay. It is this way. Okay. I thought it seemed awfully cold. Is this snow? Indeed, this is the sacred Mount Vesuvio. It is said that before taking up the throne, King Lafonce isolated himself here to prepare himself for the challenges ahead. I have never seen nor heard tell of such a peculiar-shaped mountain before. Which of the peaks should we be aiming for? There seem to be two of them. Two very distinct ones, yes. The eastern peak is always covered in snow. Hello, Weird Pro Q, welcome! I hope you're doing well. I had a day with nothing to do, which meant I did everything. You can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you sometimes get what you need. While the western peak is an active volcano, always billowing smoke like it is now. We can't climb the western peak at the moment, but we should be able to reach the snowy eastern peak from here. It's actually called Vesuvio. It's very different. Very different from any other Mount Vesuvius that you've heard of. So, you better get that straight. But I imagine you're right. It probably is a volcano. The Grand Rue and the Rhoda Tree felt an energy here similar to the Mask of the Moon, so we don't have much choice. I suggest we not think too much about the road ahead and just start climbing. Come along now, pick up the pace. It's gonna be Leo. We need comedy. Let's laugh. Left, right, left. Holtman. 1, 2, 3. At ease. I'm exhausted, Sancho. Why do we have to keep running around like this? And why is it so cold here? Okay, so Leo's theme is Call Me. If you want to stay warm, keep moving. Being cold is your body's way of telling you that it's not moving fast enough. Please let us rest. If it isn't Adel, have you come to get in our way again? You know, I could surely see you getting in our way, but I can't remember a single instance where we've ever gotten in yours. What are you doing here anyway? Aren't you supposed to be tailing Gruda? Because trust me, you're way off the mark if you think he's near this mountain. Huh, we're not tailing, it's our secret, and we'll take it to the grave with us if we have to. Right, Commander? No, I'll tell you if you really want to know. What? That's not like you. They helped us out in the Ashen Forest, and I despise being indebted to people. But we worked so hard to get that information. Silence. Stinginess is not befitting of a Roman soldier. Now listen, and listen well. There's currently a large group of mass division soldiers mobilized in this mountain. Really? And yet Gruda is inside the Temple of the Sun. Their place is with their commanding officer, so I couldn't help but wonder why they'd come here instead. My instincts tell me they're looking for something important on this mountain. That's not good. Could they be looking for the Mask of the Moon as well? That seems the most likely possibility. Eldiel shall certainly know of its existence. I guess we need to pick up the pace then. Still, I'm surprised you three managed to uncover that kind of intelligence. That's some pretty good work. Well, when you spend most of your days running around, you do overhear a lot of things. Yep, all you're doing is hiding and listening after all. Silence. Before we go on ahead, I have one final question. Young lady, would you happen to be related to a man named Remnos? You know Remnos? Much as I don't trust him, he is still technically a fellow Roman commander, and he seems quite capable in the role. So you... That is to say, if you want another chance to talk to him, you should go on ahead, and you should hurry. What? Right, that's enough rest, men. Sancho Panza, we're leaving. But we only just got here. Boy. Give it up, Panza. You know he's not going to listen. Onward, march. Wait. Commander, wait for us. Off they go. Alright, memory time. Excuse me, Governor General. Governor General? Oh, it's you, Leo. My apologies, I was lost in thought. I admit I was somewhat surprised upon hearing that you, of all people, became the Governor General of Calcutta. Hey, Jebel, what's up? I'd never expected to find the fourth princess of the Imperial Roman Empire herself in a place like this. It has been a while. Please don't call me that. Here, I'm to be regarded solely as a Governor General Griselda. Besides, I've been scorned by the Empire in much the same way you have. Roaring Leo. I see. But I have no intention of looking back upon my past with shame. I firmly believe there must be a task that only we can complete here in this land. Whatever that task may be, I'll be counting on you, Commander Leo. Yes, ma'am, I am honored. Doing pretty well. It's been a terrible week in terms of like just being so busy in work. There are Discord servers I have not checked all week because of how busy I've been in. I've done bare minimum reconnaissance for like two of the servers I frequent, and that's about it. And I use this opportunity to work on the weekend work, so I'm actually gonna have a full weekend. So it started off like really uphill, and then it became like really easy towards the end. Which I guess is kind of what you want, because you don't want it to get harder when you get closer to a weekend. I think you just want it to be like slow and lazy. I just wanted to fight them because I'd never fought them before. I think we need... Oh no, I guess no, we don't need it. You are new, I haven't fought you. Power tablet? Well, thank you. Well, the week's over, so... No, things are just fine. That hurt a lot. Okay, longer delay before I turn. Like that. Political levels. What's all this about? Up there. Oh, there's an exit on there, on that end. They'll let you get up there, I see. Do I need... I might need this artifact to get through. Yep, that's exactly it. Oh, we need,
Leave it to me.
It's gonna be a shorter stream today overall. Yeah, I wish you luck with that. You showed me at least a character that you are making, but I don't know like how far you're into like the actual conceptualization process, or not conceptualization, that's the wrong word. The implementation process. You've already conceptualized it clearly. Implementation is the word I meant. Memory? Where the screen's becoming... Yep. Oh, this has to be story related, since we had a whole cutscene around this one. I'm impressed that you knew where to find me. Should you really be here now? Is this the king? Who is this? Your 5 retainers are worried about your absence from the temple. At the place where I first swore to become king. It is the king. That's what I thought. As the place where I first swore to become king, this is the starting point of who I am now. There's nowhere more suitable when I wish to think undisturbed. You can be quite a troublesome monarch, disappearing every time you have something to think about. Ha, so I heard about the tower. What inspired you to build one in such a place? Oh, nothing in particular. It's just a little retreat for myself. Perhaps a place suitable for me to think undisturbed? Are you intending to leave Elduke then? One day, yes. I've told you before, I intend to leave the kingdom of Calcutta to mankind, once I feel mankind is ready to take care of her. But it is best to do so in stages. First I shall leave the Temple of the Sun and lend support from behind the scenes. Yes, I recall you discussing that plan once before. I intend to gradually move. I'll have to wait for the text to disappear, because the Twitch is blocking it, unfortunately. And I'll read what you're saying in just a moment, Jebel. Let me see. early stats, needs to design the character design story before taking action to pixel art. I see. Okay. Gradually move more and more into the background, so much so that one day people will completely forget my existence, at which point I'll merely watch over them, living a life of peace and serenity. That's my plan, anyway. I see. I would expect no less from you. Well, wish me luck, old friend. I'm going off to work with this retirement of mine, bit by bit. So 10 HP, and we're going to talk about it. Was that someone's memory? Oh, they saw it for some reason. Weird. He was talking to Lord Eldeal. Adel, could that have been? Well, I mean, either answer's correct. That was my thought as well. So that's Lisa's ancestor, the founder of the Kingdom of Calcutta. Seems like those two are pretty close. So that is what the Rhoda tree meant by experiencing LaFonce's memories. I had no idea it would be so literally. Oh, that's how we're doing it. There may be other locations ahead where his memories remain. I suspect you're right. We should keep an eye out for more as we go. I see. Okay. Well, I wish you luck with that.
Leave everything to me.
Right now, I have this project and 2 others already set in stone. So I've got my hands a little bit tied right now with games, but things will be unburied at probably a little bit later. This game in particular has taken a couple more streams than I thought it would. So, I mean, it's a fairly full-sized game.
Leave it to me.
Starlight Stone is new. Karna leveled. Shield tablet. Don't need to fight them. They actually are
Leave everything to me.
Not you.
Leave it to me.
Yes, you? I don't get it. Okay, first of all, I'll think better once these enemies are out of the picture. Okay, so it is her. I sealed the wrong one. I'm an idiot. Oh, I guess... Oh, I missed an equipment chest, though.
Leave it to me.
Unless I can fall from here. I can't fall from here.
My turn. Leave everything to me now.
So we'll seal this one, which I think will let us get through the other one. I want the equipment. Oh, so I have to actually reseal it one more time. It doesn't just conveniently alternate. Alright, give it to me. Courage Belt is an accessory that I don't think we have. What is it? Obtain SP when damaged. I have not been very good about using SP just in general. Yeah, it's always good to have that part ironed out so that you don't already lay the tracks and then you have to, like, redo everything. It's good to kind of have in your head what you want to do with your characters, what you want to do with your setting and story. Because changing it later is going to be a pain. So I agree with you, you're doing things in the right order. It looks like the destination, one of those destinations is right up ahead. What's to the left? I'm stuck. Oh, I'm frozen. Oh, you're not frozen for long, thankfully. Oh, for sure. We need to equip Spirit Cape. Unfortunately, we need Adel to just stand still for a little bit. Get his HP back. I am going to have to find... So, I have a friend of the family that cuts my hair. So, my hair is cut again. But I awkwardly have to find a way to not go to them for haircuts anymore. My hair at the very start feels like it's getting ripped from its scalp. It is painful. I dread going there like a person would dread going to a dentist. And I don't know how to say I think we should part ways. So I've been, unfortunately, continuing to go back to that person over and over again, despite the fact it hurts my head every time to go in there, and it's hard to relax. So I don't know how to break the news to this person, and I would really appreciate some advice, if people have any advice. Even if that advice is stop being a coward. That would be helpful, too. Because I've never had that experience with anybody else who's ever cut my hair. Just her. Guard elixir, just for me. Like, lets me go this way here. Yep, it is tough. I mean, not really. It's just that I don't want to do it. Heart music. Remnos. Oh, I have to keep remembering. I have to start saving in these games. Karna, Adel, I knew you'd come. That's a lovely tune. Adel, you're as pleasant as ever. What are you trying to find here? It must be pretty damned important if you still need this many soldiers to get it. Oh, I think you'll know. Now that he has the Mask of the Sun, there's only one thing left Lord Gruda still needs. The Mask of the Moon, formerly owned by King Lafance of Calcutta. Yes, I will believe in myself, the power of the human spirit, and I will will my hair to never grow again. I was afraid you'd say that. So you're here for the same reason we are. Well, there was always a chance such a legendary artifact may possess the same power as the Mask of the Sun. Fortunately, it seems his worries were in vain. What do you mean? We've already located the Mask of the Moon. You're right in thinking it's here on the mountain. What? However, not only is it broken in half, it appears to have lost all its former power. It's just a decoration now. So there's going to be a half at each of the places. I mean, like I already know in the grand scheme of things why they had to go to two destinations, because each of them is going to have a half. And since we have no use for a broken shell of a mask, we just left it where it was. That's stupid! Why would you do that? You'd still take it. You're just going to let us have it? If you don't believe me, by all means, go and have a look for yourself. This whole excursion's been nothing but a huge waste of time. I have no desire to waste more, if you'll excuse me. Wait! What's happening to my mask? Gah. Remnos, what's going on? I knew we couldn't trust you. Did Lord Gruda not ask you to bring him the Mask of the Moon? It may have lost its power. Yes, exactly. Exactly. See, I know the assignment, but you have your orders. Why aren't you following them? It's not for you to decide what Lord Gruda wants. It's her. Weren't you supposed to be at the temple? Don't be coy with me. When you broke free of my spell all on your own, I knew you had potential. Imagine my surprise when you suddenly pledged loyalty to Lord Gruda and excelled beyond all expectations as leader of the Mass Division. Your talents were great, and you needed no coaxing to help us. It's like you were the perfect lackey, a little too perfect.
There.
I never thought I'd hear you compliment me so highly. I'm honored. Don't mock me. I knew I couldn't let my guard down around you. Lately, I haven't even been able to read your thoughts. That's why I decided to tweak your mask. I said it so that if you ever did anything that ran counter to our orders, it would take your life. What? And would you look at that? My little modification just kicked in. You were thinking of giving the Mask of the Moon to them, weren't you?
Oh dear.
I was doing so well, too. I can't believe I let my guard down at the last moment. Remnos, you... The Mass Division is approaching. Whoa, hold on now. Are you telling me that everything Remnos has been doing this whole time was a ruse, it would seem? He pretended to obey Gruda, all the while gathering information to use against him. That's boring! I want to fight Remnos! Like, let me fight him! This is such a boring resolution. I mean, yeah, he actually was double-crossing them the whole time. I guess that's kind of a cool twist. But no! I want the battle for her trying to surpass her brother. And now her brother's even more awesome than before, so the divide's even bigger than it was before. So the whole characterization doesn't work anymore. I never doubted you for a minute. You had me completely fooled. I'm happy to hear it. I thought my acting was fairly splendid. Silence! How dare you betray me? How dare you bring shame upon me like that? The spell I cast upon your mask will squeeze the life out of you bit by bit until the pressure finally ends you. But don't worry, your dear sister will be joining you on your trip to the underworld. Where did she go? I bet to recover the Mask of the Moon. We must dispatch these soldiers and pursue. Watch out, Adel. Oh, we have... Oh no, we're on ice physics while fighting. Oh, juggled. Adel's level 40 now. Alright, finally they're gone. Oh, we leveled up twice in that battle. Wow. Apparently we were really under-leveled because I haven't been doing any side content these last couple of streams between them. That was the last of them. Ah.
No.
Remnos, we'll find a way to get you out of this. I swear we will. Oh, it's the title theme. Okay. Karna, go after Bami. If she gets the Mask of the Moon. But if you want to save him, you better hurry. Ah. A player can't feel positive emotions because someone happily owns their soul, and doesn't matter how much they try to feel positive, they can't, so they decide to defeat the one person who owns it. Okay. I see. So power of half of the human spirit. Leo. Hey there, Leo. Not so tough now, are you? We could save him. How? Tell me. The only way to break Bami's curse is to stop it at the source. In other words, you're going to have to take her down. Where did you hear that? We overheard some of the guards talking about it when we were sneaking by. Yes, exactly. We were listening in to the enemy's communications. It was genius intelligence gathering at its finest. We're really gonna have to hurry, both to find the mask and to save Remnos. Kalilika. Go as fast as you can. Everything this man has done has been for the sake of his homeland. He's been pretending to obey Bami from the start, trying to solve the mystery of the mask so he could pass that information on to you, eventually. What? Ha, so you knew all along, did you? Much as I hate to admit it, he's a chivalrous warrior. Leave him to me. I'll look after him until you return. Commander Leo, thank you. What brought this on? I'm only doing what's right. It's what any good commander would do. Just go and get the Mask of the Moon and open the temple door already. Otherwise you won't be able to continue trailing Gruda. Look, he's blushing. I'm not surprised. People usually complain to him or just straight up insult him. He doesn't get thanked very often. Silence. That's an order. We're going to need to take him somewhere safe. How about the Ruse Nest near Elduke? Is that far from here at all? Yeah, that'd be your best bet, I think. Jordan described to Leo the exact location of the Ruse Nest. Very well, we'll be waiting for you there. Now hurry along, Adel. You've got no time to waste. Let's go. Remnos, I'll take her down and break this curse myself. I won't let anything happen to you. Karna, Adel, take care. So Karna, oh, we have more levels from that boss. Uh-oh. Oh no, I didn't want to fall from there. How do I get back up? Oh no, I hope I can figure out how to get back up there. Also, 90.6 of them. Yeah, so basically we're at endgame right now. I think it's just a sprint to the end after we do the other section. Oh, come on. Fang. Kelketten Gnacia. They don't get stunned at all when you hit them when you're grabbing a snowball, so that is now noted. Starlight Stone. So how do I dislodge this? now I can think. Yes, so how... Oh, here's how. Okay, good. I was trying to figure out, I knew what I needed to do, I just didn't know the spot to actually do it. Come on, one more try. Much better. So he was stuck on the wall because the ice physics in this game are so ridiculous that even the enemies can't escape from it. So he just kept sliding and sliding into the wall. Adel needs to recharge. He's taken a couple of hits. I also need to save once we replenish our health because I keep forgetting to do that.
Let's get moving.
Almost. So if there are any other stores in the game, I'm probably not going to be able to really fully offload on equipment at this point. So I'm wondering if the Rue Village was the last place I could have spent it at or not. Green stone. This area doesn't count as the overworld, so none of it's going to get filled in. Yeah, clearly doesn't. Okay, and that's... Oh, here's how you warp. You have to hit the R1 button. Gotcha. Okay. Look at all of the hard work we've done. Okay, so new restore spot. Now this area is all that remains. This is probably going to be one of the hardest fights in the game if I had to guess. Stop right there, Bommy. We'll be taking the Mask of the Moon. We finally caught up with you. If it isn't Remnos' sister, what do you think you can do to me when you can't even handle little Remnos? I see you're as unpleasant as ever. Relying on the mask, manipulating the innocent to do your bidding, following Gruta without question. Everything you have, everything you are is borrowed from someone else. You don't scare me, you're just a coward. How dare you? I'll admit to being a little frustrated when I found out about Remnos' abilities. It felt like all my struggles amounted to nothing, like I was doomed to be second place from the very start. But Remnos always fought alone with his own strength and wits. He never flaunted them, he never used others. I'm proud to call myself his sister, and embarrassed to think I could ever be jealous of him for a single moment. And yet that strong, courageous brother of yours still lost to me. So what does that tell you about your chances? Remnos didn't lose to you. He lost to one of your cheap tricks, and you only relied on those cheap tricks because you knew you couldn't defeat him if you didn't. What a foolish way to view the situation. The last one standing is always the victor, no matter how that victory was achieved. And you're about to learn I will always be the last one standing. Another mask? The enchanting magician, Bami. Is she still human? Her form is monstrous. Is she going to rely on cheap tricks to the bitter end? As long as I kill you all here, the Mask of the Moon will be mine, and then I'll have no need for Remnos anymore either. Allow me to show you how powerless you truly are. Ha ha ha. Alright, this is probably going to be really rough. Oh Oh, this goes in an arc. Her health bar is yellow, meaning we have several rows to eliminate. Oh, this is hurting. Ow. Oh great, she's summoning creatures. Frida got icicle drop. Good for you, Frida. I have no idea what's coming. Oh.
Don't think I can hold out much longer.
Okay, so Frida is dead. I hit instead of hitting the dodge button, I hit the character change button again. Because I'm so used to, like, Kingdom Hearts. We have to heal him as well. Oh, come on. There we go.
You need to be punished.
Now. While she's on the ground. The lightning attack again. Oh, I see how it works now. There's actually a split second spot on the ground. Oh. That did about 1,500 damage. Okay. Unfortunately, Frida is dead, so she gets no EXP. I knew it was gonna be hard, and I wasn't wrong. We did it. And with that, the curse on Remno should now be broken. Congratulations, Karna. You both found and saved him. Everyone, thank you all so much. Let's get to the now let's go get the Mask of the Moon. There's an altar of some kind over there. Let's take a closer look. Another memory section. This may work out perfectly to where to get through both areas before I have to get offline. Or it may not, we'll see. The Mask of the Moon? Indeed, think of it as the Mask of the Sun's counterpart, its twin. Naturally, it wasn't able to replicate the Mask of the Sun completely, but why would you create such a thing, and why give it to me? Is the Mask of the Sun not an artifact of divine power, created through arts men have been long forbidden to possess? It is as you say. Forgive my impertinence then, but did you not already state your wish to leave the kingdom of Calcutta to mankind? Would this not go directly against those wishes? I've expressed that desire, yes, however I'm forced to change my plans a bit. As such, I'd like you to accept this, my friend. I'd prefer if you never had to use it, but I must prepare for the worst. I'll explain further another time. So, one more strength. So was Lord Eldiel himself who created the Mask of the Moon? He seemed to be arguing with King Lafance about it, but I couldn't quite catch what the cause of the dispute was. If we knew that, we'd be considerably closer to finding some means of stopping Gruda. I wish we'd just ask Lord Eldiel directly. That would make things so much easier. Could there be anyone else around who's familiar with what happened back then? Well, there's the Rhoda Tree, but he didn't seem to know any more than what we were already told. That just leaves King Lafance. Yes, how unfortunate that the dead are not likely to provide many answers when questioned. For now, let's just see what's inside that chest. Gimme! Left mask fragment. Fragment. This is the Mask of the Moon. It's kinda in terrible shape. Looks like Remnos was right when he said it was snapped in half. The Rhoda Tree did mention feeling an energy source from 2 different locations. We might find the second half in the other location then. That would be the Lake Tolmes ruins. I guess we know where we're headed next. Alright, so we got inspection over there. Map. Warp. We'll warp to this area right over here. It's technically closer. By a little bit. What is this icon? What is this on the map? I have no idea what that even is. Alrighty then. Never mind. Alright, quickly, within the time we have allotted, let me just check the guide real fast for Ys. Let me just kind of get an idea about how many locations I have left to go to without outright spoiling what they are. Okay. I think we still have a little bit, quite a bit left. It may still involve a Saturday and Sunday stream, we'll see. East Towers are never to be underestimated under any circumstances, ever. Okay, we found our next location. So we're gonna fight the guy here. I forget his name already. Wow, the water here is so clear and beautiful. It really is amazing. It looks even clearer from up close than it did from the top of the hill. Yeah. What is this place, Frida? These are the Lake Tolmes ruins, although despite the name, they're still actively used. That's right, I believe they've been in use ever since the Kingdom of Calcutta was first founded. These ruins serve a very important purpose. Let's go inside, shall we? Fingers crossed that we find some sort of clue to the Mask of the Moon's location in here. Is Frida back in our... She is back up in our party and alive. Okay, so inspection, we need to activate it. Good. Make a little save point here, because it's been 13 minutes apparently since I last saved. And we'll go ahead and continue on. Level from that. Alright, very good, I guess. So, oh man, this map is gonna be stupid. Look at how many doors there are. Look at how many floors there are. It doesn't help that all of the enemies are going to reset every time I go through one. So I hope I intuitively know where to go. I'm glad I at least did the other place first. So now I go through here. So Catholicon, we can go down these stairs. Enigma tablet. Yeah, these are the enemies from... Come on, I'm just trying to ignore them. Interesting. Looks like there's a way you can get to it from the left. I'm not too worried about it. So it looks like we need to reset. Yeah, we don't have a way to get to that top side yet. We need to reset this, go through this door, refight, or at least ignore. Yeah, there's no way to get across that from here. There's probably something we can knock from a higher level to create the staircase. Yeah, this is, in terms of layout, this is the worst dungeon we've seen so far. Like, the mini-map at the top right has, like, is of no help, really. Amethyst? Water leaking through the cracks. Does that mean Ozma time? I guess not.
Leave it to me. All right, leave it to me.
So that panel on the ground, if I can raise the water level, I'll be able to go up to that other floor, but the question is how to do that. Oh, actually, I guess you don't need to do that. You can go to the left or you can go to the right. Rune Cloak. That's what I have right now, but the +8... Defense 3, heal 3, poison, paralysis resist. That's pretty good. So it'll heal 8. Just moving around a dungeon every couple of seconds. Memory. It's been quite some time since we were last able to meet in private like this, Your Highness. Please don't mock me. I've never been fit to be king, and I'm still nowhere near ready to be addressed as such. I believe I've told you that several times already. Even ever the cruel one you are, Elteal. I could say exactly the same to you. I believe I've told you countless times as well that I'm not at all fit to be regarded as a god. And yet you scold me every time I say so. I shall have to concede defeat on that one. Still, I don't feel it quite appropriate to compare a human such as I with a god such as you. Anxiety, impatience, envy. As long as I am mortal, I must continue to experience the many dark emotions of humans. I can't help but get a bit snippy on occasion, even in the presence of the only man I trust. That's quite the conniving defense. You leave me little to say in response. And they both laugh. I may lack many human emotions, that I'm forced to admit. How does it feel to have such negative emotions? Perhaps like another person has emerged within you? Another person, you say? I suppose you could phrase it like that, though it's a rather unusual turn of phrase. I suppose it is, haha. Another of King Lafonce's memories. To think an old memory like this had taken place in the very spot we stand now. Which means there could still be others in the area. I suspect you're right. We should keep an eye out for more as we go. Alright, we are making terrible time on this dungeon. Okay, we can go in the water too. Oh, it is water combat, which is gonna suck. Finally. Spirit Necklace. And Spirit Necklace revives where once upon death. That's the item that we'd usually spend 50,000 gold in the other games to get. So we're gonna have to save that for like the final boss, in case something stupid happens. I'm not equipping it now. If we game over, we game over, but I'm not gonna waste it. Power Elixir.
Leave it to me.
Oh, that's right. We can't do this because we're just going to be in the water. So let's go through here. Interesting. So this is an area. I wonder how many of them are any of them fake chests? Underwater mimics would be pretty awful. Let's see. Silver ore, warrior seal 4, and coal. Okay, so nothing too special. Alright, now let's go through here. No, oh, there's like nothing I can do to really avoid that. He takes the whole map. Okay, we need her. Kolika.
Leave it to me.
Okay, so this is gonna flood the previous areas of the dungeon. Huh? Alright. So you... Gold Dragon Charm. Prevents misfortune. And increases strength. I don't know what misfortune actually does. As far as like a stat. Saint's Diadem. So this area is now opened up. I don't really know what that's supposed to do. Okay, these are all areas I've been to before, so me flooding this area back did what? Okay, there's still that area to the left I can't access. Unless I can access it through some means that I just can't have figured out yet. Is there anywhere to the left I can go? Unfortunately, every enemy is respawned now, which is gonna suck. I guess that there being a shortcut there was pointless. Oh shit, this is where I came in from. Is there a way to the left? Not... Wait. You can't... I can't cross this. There's a chest right there. Unless I'm supposed to like somehow shrink and cross it. No, you're not supposed to shrink and cross it. I don't know what you're meant to do. I have no idea where to go. What was the point of opening up that section? Down the center. I can't go down there. It's permanent, so I can't undo it. And so that area is still under... Oh. Oh. Okay. Touche. So we can swim over this. We can't swim... Then what the hell was the point? Never mind. That was my thought. So you can't swim over this section. You can't swim under it. It's just rubble that is there and doesn't do anything. I have no idea where to go. Yeah, that's a dead end. And this loops back to where I was. So this can't be right. And I can't go to a lower level unless I go through here. I am missing something extremely obvious and it's gonna drive me nuts. Okay, so back through this section again, we'll do what? So this area dead end. This is the entrance. Almost left. This area is still not flooded. I can go here, but I still can't get up there. I'm stuck. I don't know where to go. Can I swim under this? No, why is it angled like I can? So this area will take me back. Do I want to go this way? Okay, yeah, this is the area that led me to the other way in a big circle. This isn't right. What did opening that path do? I knew as soon as I stepped into this place that the map was going to be the worst thing. Nothing looks like it changed. There's nothing to the side. My party members are about to die. Why is it showing me a chest like I can go there and I can't? How do I get on the ground over there? See, it looks like, okay, so it's not open. That looks like there is an opening, but I can't get to it? Can I? So I can go left or can't I go left? So, then why? The path? If you look under that, it's like you can get under that, but the only way to get under, unless I can, but it's closed off. Yeah, it's closed, so I can't go that way. Oh.
My turn. Understood. Alright, my turn. Understood.
Well, we are not going to meet my goal of beating the dungeon now. We got stuck for, like, the whole stream. This is probably the maddest I've been at a dungeon in a while. It's not like me to get this upset about it. So it's basically symmetrical to what we saw going on the other side. I'm surprised they haven't given me a restore point yet.
Leave it to me.
It's my turn. 1, 2.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
It's my turn.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll bait them on that side, and then we'll go this way. Safety save, just in case. 8 o'clock, huh? What's that stench? Oh, it's awful. I feel like it's choking me. It seems to be originating from deeper within the ruins. Well, we certainly can't turn back on account of an unpleasant smell. Come on, let's just keep moving. At least this path is a lot more linear, if not completely linear. Okay, so we can heal here, which we desperately need to do. Save, and now we're probably going to have to fight something. We're going to go for it. Whoa, look! I guess this must be the source of that awful smell. The water outside is so clean, too. What is the purpose of this area, Frida? It's the source of all Primeval Land's water. The source of all Primeval Land's water, but it's filthy! Shh, it's about to begin. What is? Are those... This is Sparta. Nah. Hold on, aren't those Spartas? That's right, the sacred beast Eldiel sent to this land, and you're about to witness what makes them so sacred. Amazing. I've never heard them cry like this before. That's like they're singing. What's that red liquid? Oh, whoa, it's the very poison we encountered in Celery, but why? No one is threatening them.
Oh my.
The water, it is turning clear. What's going on? Calcutta was once thought to be a barren place where nothing could grow. It was then that Lord Eldiel sent the Spartans who transformed this wasteland into a lush forest overflowing with life, and even now they're responsible for purifying the waters of the great forest. Purifying it? The red liquid is not poison? Poison? I'm afraid I don't know exactly how the process works, but what I do know is that the water they purify eventually flows into the river, which carries it to every part of the land. The Spartans are effectively the guardians of all life in Calcutta. Memory time. No, get the chest first, then touch the memory. The kingdom of Calcutta could not have come into existence were it not for the Spartans. I doubt anyone who looked at this land for the first time could possibly imagine it was once an infertile wasteland. Did you not call me here today as you wished to discuss something? You have worry written all over your face. I can't keep anything from you, can I? You're far too easy to read, my friend. I could do so in my sleep. The worry is related to the Spartans. Their purifying abilities are far too potent, and act as a deadly poison in the natural world. It is for this reason that it forbade anyone to remove the Spartans from their natural habitat. But several days ago, some of the villagers from Celery broke that law and took a group of Spartans to the river. Oh my, what could they possibly have done that for? They intend to use them in conflict between the villages there. Regrettably, by the time I learned this, the poison had already been released and the village of the basin was destroyed. How tragic. Why must we humans keep repeating the same mistakes? Why must we abuse that which we were given in good faith? What have the people of Celery said regarding the matter? It seems this incident was a result of a small group of villagers acting independently. The village chief is currently working to take control of the situation. However, it appears Celery too suffered damage. I received a pledge from the village chief expressing his regrets for what happened and swearing never to allow it to recur. I see. Then, my dear friend, my answer to you now is the same as my answer when I resolved to cross the ocean. Let us watch over them. Yes, I think that's best. One more defense for Adel. So the Spartans from Celery originally came from here, huh? Adel, Durin, I think I finally understand. Huh? I think I finally understand what my tribe and my mother and father sought to protect, and the purpose behind the laws they defended. The ones about raising them? Our laws forbid us from telling others what the nature of the Spartans or the methods used to rear them, because if others should discover these methods, the tragedy we just witnessed may very well occur again. Makes sense, explains what King Lafon said, too, about the Celery Chief's pledge. Guess that's why they stopped mentioning the poison in anyone. It appears so. My ancestors sought to avoid repeating the past by keeping the Spartans close and stressing their sanctity as sacred beasts. I believe that is the true purpose behind the laws of my tribe. However... something else bothering you? There is, the sight we see before us. These Spartans are living in complete harmony with nature. This is the Spartans' natural habitat, the way they are meant to live. Ah, why do you care? Goddess. So you found out what these big dumb animals are really like. Big deal. Your people ain't gonna do a thing different, you know it. You're gonna go back home and go right back to snapping their tusk off and making them do all your dirty work. The only thing keeping people and beasts together is fear. Man ain't gonna live side by side with them unless he takes charge. No, beasts have their own sense of dignity, just as people do. There's no reason we cannot search for a means of coexistence that allows both parties to preserve that dignity. The laws of Celery were indeed written with human convenience in mind, but... I'm in a position to change those laws. Ozma. Wow. Well, now you've done it. You made me mad enough that I'm seeing red. People like you make me sick, so now I'm gonna smash your damn heads in. That's one of Gruda's masks. My orders are to finish off the rats running around Coquetta and getting in everyone's way, and I love squashing me some rats. The sadistic beast tamer, Goddess. He's got some Yusaku vibe looking hair from Brains. Whoa. It's just like when we fought Bami. Ha ha ha. I'm gonna splatter you lot across the lake. Let's see how he fights. I didn't even hit him. Oh. Slow but powerful, which is kind of what I thought he'd be like. Oh, okay, his landing is quick though. Oh shoot. Oh man, these guys hit about as hard as he does. What am I meant to do? Oh my gosh, that obliterated Adel. I thought it would chase you the entire time, but the trick was to stop.
Leave it to me. I'll crush ya! Out of the way!
Alright. I actually made a stream goal. So we're able to do both dungeons. We won! Looks like his body couldn't handle the mask effects side effects after all. I guess congratulations are in order, Ozma. You've accomplished what you set out to do.
No.
I'm not done yet. Now that I know Gruda and his allies possess such extraordinary power, I feel I must aid in stopping him. I want to continue fighting by your side, Adel. Only when this matter is fully settled will I become comfortable returning to Salray. Are you sure? I have come this far. Please allow me to stay with you till the end. I feel Gruda's actions pose a threat to the whole of Calcutta, and I cannot sit idly by while this land I love is threatened. That's the spirit. Glad to have you on board. Yep. It's been a pleasure fighting by your side. I would agree. Oh yeah, Adel. Does that ultra-like thing over there look familiar? It's been bugging me since we got here. It looks like the one we saw on Mount Vesuvio. Let's take a closer look. Right. Gimme. Right mask. This is just like the fragment we found at Mount Vesuvio, which means that we now have both halves of the Mask of the Moon. It does seem like we have the whole thing now. Hold the two halves together and they fit perfectly, but how are we supposed to reattach them and get its power back? Is this the Mask of the Moon for certain? If it is, how do we even know? Maybe we should go ask the Grand Ruiners at the Rhoda Tree. Sounds like a plan to me. They do seem more likely to know the answers than anyone else. Let's go then, time is of the essence. Well, mask in hand trophy earned? Alright, Roost Nest. Boom. While we still have some time, we're going to go ahead and save because we just beat a boss who made me inhale potions. Ah. Remnos, you're okay. I assume Bami's curse has indeed been lifted then? Ha, you're a hit with a little ruse, it seems.
Hey.
Karna, Adel. I'm in your debt. Don't worry about it. To be honest, I'm a little embarrassed for all the trouble I've caused. Don't worry me like that again, okay? Karna, I'm sorry. I really overdid it this time. I stepped outside my comfort zone and look where it got me. I believe I really am better suited to playing the harp and making crafts after all. Really? I'm not so sure about that. I kinda hate to admit it, but you were pretty impressive as a warrior. I'm sure Father and everyone else in Komodo would have been shocked if they'd seen you like that, heh. Do you really think so? Incidentally, what happened to Leo? As soon as I woke up, he ran off. He said he had a mission to take care of. He's done a lot for me too. I need to thank him next time I see him. Well, Karna, I guess this means your journey's at an end, huh? Well, I accomplished my goal, yes, but it's not like Remnos and I can just go back to Komodo as if everything's fine now. That's right, if we don't stop Gruda, the whole of the continent will be in grave danger. Oh, that reminds me, there's something we were hoping to ask you, Remnos. Looks like you managed to recover both halves of the Mask of the Moon then? Yeah, but they lost their power just like you said. We're kinda at a loss now on what to do with them. The Grand Roo said that he and the Rhoda Tree could sense the mask in two places, but I have to admit this wasn't quite what I was expecting. Well, there may yet be some recourse. I've been researching a few things since my arrival in Elduke, and it seems there's an old laboratory around here that was once used for researching and repairing artifacts. Artifacts? In other words, magic items. We've got quite a few of them at this point, like the Dwarf Bracelet and the Water Dragon Scales. Mace is an artifact too. So assuming the Mask of the Moon is an artifact as well, it may be possible to restore it at that facility? That was my thought, yes. The only problem is I don't know where the facility is located. That is a huge problem, isn't it? I suppose the fastest way to find out would be to ask the Rhoda Tree and the Grand Roo. Have you spoken with them? Unfortunately, they keep asking me to play my harp for them, constantly, practically every hour of every day. I've barely had a moment's rest. Somehow, I'm not surprised. Well, if they already know about you, that's at least a little less we need to explain. What do you say we go have a chat with the Rhoda Tree, Adel? Alright, let's put on our little bracelet. Boom. Brew time. It melts in your mouth. The sound of the harp messing with the body. I'm gonna burst. I'm seriously gonna burst. Do we just keep going this way? Oh, okay, we don't need to be a Roo. Hey, Gramps, wake up! Well, if it isn't the harpist, then the rest of you have returned as well. I'm sensing you already brought the Mask of the Moon with you, no? We have, and that's actually what we've come to discuss. Adel encountered recent events at the Grand Roo. An artifact laboratory, you say. There's indeed one nearby. However, the battle between Lord Eldeal and Lord Lafont and King Lafont was particularly fierce in that area. There's no way to know if the facility is still functional. Man, I was afraid you were going to say something like that. Looks like we may need to come up with another plan. No, I think this is an idea well worth exploring. You may be able to find something worthwhile there, if nothing else, and there's an interesting visitor there at this moment. Or so says the Rhoda Tree. An interesting visitor? Oh, could it be Lisa? Come to think of it, I wonder if Nina was able to find her successfully. The laboratory is north of the Colonia battlefield. You should depart immediately. It seems the Rhoda Tree is a gift for you. A gift? Oh, it's a damn sword. Hell yeah. Artifact, sword, emerald. Thank you. Oh, aren't you a well-mannered young man? During the final years of the Kingdom of Calcutta, a variety of experiments were conducted. Among them were experiments that produced living weapons, which cannot be defeated through conventional means. Oh, that one damn wall that I couldn't beat earlier that I now can. Shoot, where the hell was that? And many of those living weapons still lurk in the laboratory you're about to enter. So you're saying our weapons won't hurt them? Actually, didn't we run into one of those when we were out on the battlefield? Are you referring to that monster that was guarding the door? If that's the case, how do we defend ourselves? The sword Adel was just given as an artifact that allows you to deal the finishing blow to living weapons. I see, so without that we'd be unable to enter the laboratory. Think of it as a reward for driving away the evil that slithered its way into El Duke. Is what the Roto Tree says. Well then, I guess we better start getting ready. Where do you think you're going? You're not done recovering yet. But I was hoping to see the laboratory for myself. I may be useful to have along too. I might notice something you would otherwise overlook. Not happening. You're going to stay here and rest, and that's that. Do as your older sister tells you just this once, okay? Fine. Oh, take care, young ones. Incidentally, my back is unbearably itchy at the moment. I would very much appreciate it if someone could scratch it for me, says the Roto Tree. Well, Adel, looks like it's back to the ancient battlefield for us. Come on. Alright, so then back to the items. Spirit Cape. Repairing the mask is over that way, so I need to... Oh, can I not warp here? I guess I have to be outside? Oh, cutscene, that's why. You seem unusually supportive of them, Rhoda. I suppose you're right. They seem much like him when he was young. But even the presence of his direct descendant won't make repairing the mask any easier of a task. And about this interesting visitor you mentioned? Okay. Couple of things. First things first. Shop time. Buy. We're gonna buy a bunch of damn potions. Alright. Now we can warp, and we need to warp, and then we need to move all the way to the Colonia battlefield to this little spot right over here. And at that particular point, we need to end our stream. So do I equip the weapon? Is it an artifact? Where's that item we just got? Hold on. It's not a sword. Is it an accessory? Converts gold to EXP. Interesting. Very interesting. That actually might be very useful. Oh, so that means... Wait, does that mean no matter how weak the enemy is, you can actually still grind on them then? Let me check the item menu again. All. Okay, it's over here. I guess when we fight the enemy, we'll just automatically use it. Perhaps. Looks like we didn't fill in this part. We might as well just check. double door. $8.22. Power rank 4. Alright, let's at least... Oh, I'm stuck in there. Yeah, so what we'll go ahead and do is we'll get right here to the north. Yeah, we'll touch this. Well, if it is an Adel, why is this person in a place like this? Well, let's just say he's no ordinary guy. Did you come here to explode the rune, Gazak? Yeah, my shoulders have started to stiffen up a little, though, so I was wondering if there's anywhere in this area I could lie down for a spell. Actually, I think we know just the place. Really great, where is it? Party informed Gazak of the ruse nest to explain to him how to find it. Oh, a nest full of sacred beasts, huh? Sounds perfect. You heading there right now? No, I think I'll rest here for a short while first. If there's anything you need, I'll just be happy to provide my super handyman services, just say the word. Pardon me for asking, but how do you intend to do crafting with the appropriate facilities? What do you think I've got this bag for? I can do my work anywhere. I'm exactly strong, remember? Okay, so actually let's do that, because we really need to reinforce and refine. And poison, huh? Oh man, it's gonna delete my money. Titanic bone is where? Alright, so that boosts that. So Rune Cloak 13. We're almost done. I mean, the stream itself is almost done, so... I'm almost out of money for crafting purposes, so... Alright, we are broke. We are completely broke. But we have upgraded our equipment, which is not something we've typically done a whole lot of. Alright, so 828. Let's beat the monster, and then let's end the stream. Well, this is the place we've fought that monster that just wouldn't die. It appears that we have arrived at just the right time. Don't think this is going to go like it did last time. The only thing that can really damage it is that artifact sword you've got, Adel. Our best bet is to knock it out for a while, search for a weak point, and then give it everything we've got. Adel's unique action. Use the power of the artifact sword and mirage to defeat the living weapon. Okay. Sure. Let's do it. We've done 2 dungeons, and we beat Bommy, and we beat, the other person. Goddess. We beat him. So we beat both of them. We got the fragments of the mask of the moon, and now we have to go to a laboratory to figure out how to put them pieces together so we can go into the temple and stop Gotti. So that's really where we're at right now. But so far so good. How are you doing, Mackenzel? I'm about to end the stream once we enter the actual cavern or lab. Ooh, we did it. Guess we found the right places. Gotta be the artifact laboratory. It seems we will encounter many more living weapons inside. We just have to leave those to Adel. Nina! The noisy little shrimp's back. Can't say I missed her. What was that, Duran? Say it again, I dare you. If you're here, Nina, does that mean? Lisa! Well, I saw something huge flying this way and hurried after it. Oh, was it Sol? I couldn't tell for sure, but this is the only place I haven't checked, so if she's not here... Oh, we're gonna have to explore this place either way, so if Lisa's here, that saves us the trouble of looking for her. Come on, let's go inside. Tread lightly, everyone. Okay, Adel leveled from that battle. So this is the artifact lab. Let me just take a look at the East Guide real quick. So, according to this... Wait, seriously? That looks... Whatever that was, that sounds dangerous, so let's step out here. So apparently, there's only 3 places left in the game. This is one of those places. Then it's the temple I talked about, and then there's one other dungeon. So, we should be able to beat this game tomorrow. So I'm kind of glad I did what I did today. Because that... Otherwise, I think we would have had to do a Saturday and then a Sunday. But this way, we only have to do a Saturday. And that means Sunday... Likes to be super behind on your Switch. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, so I'm beating I'm beating this game tomorrow, and I'll give my final thoughts. It's still gonna be a respectable score. I mean, I don't want people to think I don't like this game. I think if this, I mean, this is gonna be better than East 1, and East 1 was a 74. Like, so, my impression of the East series is fairly good. Like, every game has been above a 7 out of 10. Most of the series has been above a 7.5 out of 10. So, like, no real complaints there. It's been a fairly solid experience all around. But I'll give my final thoughts. There's some things I wish the game would have done a little bit differently, and it probably would have gotten an 80 or higher. Spoiler alert, it's not getting an 80. But I'll give my score for it tomorrow as well. But we're going to go ahead and save and stop right here. And I will be back tomorrow to finish the game. And then 30, we have Sword of Haya, Shining Force on Sunday. So I appreciate everybody stopping by. I have to get offline to get myself some dinner. I need to cook some Brussels sprouts, some sweet potato, and some broccoli. And what else? I could make some togarashi green beans. I might warm those up too. All right. Well, take care, everybody. Bye.